Pliskit, and welcome to Pliskit's content. And guess what? I got a review for you. It's The Darkness 2. Man, I played this game years ago. I bought it along with the first one for the Nintendo. I got them for the whatever it is, the Xbox 360. But to get footage for this one, I actually downloaded the demo off of Steam. And because I'm not going to hook this shit up, because fuck this shit. I don't play with controllers anymore. Not first person shooters. Fucked up.
Set 2 years after the first game, the player finds Jackie as the dawn of his mob family. We learn that he has managed to keep the darkness at bay until a mysterious group called the Brotherhood threatens to destroy Jackie and his friends and everyone. The story is very good, which makes sense seeing as comic book veteran Paul Jenkins wrote it. The only problem is that it's very short, which honestly isn't a big problem for me, since there's a new game plus mode and allows you to carry your upgraded darkness powers to a higher difficulty level. Combat is a blast. It's fast paced, over the top, and completely addictive. At any time you can carry up to 3 guns. Dual wielding and mismatching SMGs, Uzis, or handguns was always my favorite when it came to gunplay, but shotguns and some assault rifles can be carried as your third weapon. The real fun to be had in Darkness 2 is the fucking darkness powers. You got 2 demon snake things that hang from your shoulders. The left guy is picking up objects or enemies to be thrown or used as a shield, impaling fuckers with rods, and cutting them in half with a car door. So much fun. Lefty will also devour hearts, restoring health and gaining a couple extra experience points. Oh yeah, when you pick up a dazed enemy, you can perform one of 4 executions that can restore health, get ammo, shorten the cooldown time for your darkness powers, or create a demon shield. Righty is basically just a melee attack, either a vertical or horizontal slice depending on how you move the right analog stick while holding down the right bumper. It's also needed to cut conveniently placed power cords. Righty won't be your favorite form of attack, but it does get more powerful and interesting when you unlock new talents. Before I get to the RPG elements, there are a few more darkness powers to use to power up. You have a little darkling that helps you fight, can be thrown, and who you can take control of during stealth sections. No worries, they're pretty short and don't happen too often. The Darkling is awesome. He respawns automatically, has good AI, great dialogue, and is actually a real character, not just a throwaway minion. The last 3 powers are the Darkness Bees, the Darkness Bullets, and the Darkness Void. The Hive, or Bees, or whatever exactly it is. This power doesn't kill or do damage. It's mostly used as a distraction while you shoot up some bad guys or close a gap for a quick and gruesome execution. The Darkness Bullets replaces the ones in your gun and do quite a bit of damage for a very limited amount of time. Even when upgraded, both powers cooldown is slow, so managing them and not accidentally using them right before a boss fight is very important. The last and arguably best power in the darkness is the Darkness Void, a black hole you blow out of a dead enemy's chest and chuck it across the room at his buddies. The aforementioned RPG and perk system is the soft experience tongue in the mouth of this hourglass figure of a game. You gain experience from finding darkness relics, eating hearts, and of course, killing. In every stage you'll find at least 2 of the talent shrines that you use to access the skill tree and purchase new skills. These perks can range from learning or upgrading powers to passive skills such as Darkness Armor, or making anything you throw explode on impact. Like I said, the main campaign is pretty short, but being able to bring all your skills into the next difficulty level more than makes up for it in my opinion. The only thing is, I wish you could skip all the sections in the mansion and the hospital. A true arcade mode, where you could just drop into each stage and blow the shit out of everyone, would have been awesome. But what isn't awesome is the co-op side missions called Vendettas. The Vendetta sections are fine. Really, I just don't really care to play them. They are side missions that run parallel to the main game storyline, in which you play as one of the 4 original characters. Even though they are meant for online co-op, you can play alone. I only played through the first 2 missions as 2 different characters. Like the main game, you gain experience from upgrading and unlocking skills. Instead of giving you a rundown of the 4 hitmen, which I didn't even play them, so I can't really talk about them. I will say this. It was a lot more fun playing as Jackie. It's really nice that Digital Extremes put so much thought and effort into the Vendetta mode, but I'd much prefer a longer main game. And that's all I gotta say about that. The Darkness 2 is a pretty great game that really deserves all the praise it received. And to show just how much I liked it, I will bestow upon it an 8.5 out of 10. The combat is fun, the story builds off the previous game with a great cliffhanger that left me wanting more. The presentation, from the graphics to the voice acting, really helped sell this world, and the RPG elements were welcome to change from the standard FPS experience. If it wasn't for the Vendetta mode, I would have given it a 9, but it's just annoying that half of development was spent on a second campaign instead of Jackie's story. Anyway, I love this game, and I pray for a third, especially if Digital Extremes will get to wield the darkness once again.
So I hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, we're never going to get a Darkness 3. It really sucks, but Digital Extremes are too busy making more Warframe expansions and shit, and I don't even know who owns the rights for the shit anymore. But hope you guys like this, and I'm going to leave.